Okay. Can I start?
Oh, did you start already?
I started, yeah.
Hello.
Good morning, epic gamers.
How many morning to Larry?
How many V-Bucks do you want?
Do cLiCkBaIt intro.
I don't know his intro. Oh, it's a top of the morning to your ladders.
Hey!
Can I do the cLiCkBaIt outro?
I don't remember his outro.
It's like dubstep.
Oh, do like that.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Hello.
He's
What
already
about
on the phone. He's already on the phone.
I'm already on the phone.
I'm reading the message that
You're
she
reading the
sent.
Bible group, bro.
See?
We just finished it.
I know, but she sent a message saying like $2 sent me. Like,
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Dekel, do the intro.
Okay. Welcome to the Slice and Spice
what?
podcast.
But we started some minutes ago. We started some minutes ago. How can I do the intro just now?
Because you know, when I edit it, I can cut.
Oh, whatever.
No, don't
Oh,
cut
no,
that.
cut. Why you need cut? You don't need to cut.
Cut this part.
He is right. I hate to say it. I usually is right, but he is right.
You don't need to cut anything, just cut everything up until the intro, that's it.
No. You want the beginning was good, man. We are do good or
It's good chemistry, it's good.
you are do start?
Okay, I do stuff. Okay, welcome to the Slice and Spice podcast. I'm your host, Ed. I'm your host, Dekel, with my co-host, Evie, and we have 3 guests among us. Beautiful guests. You want to introduce yourselves?
Yes, I am
Alright. Okay, we have the Brazilian,
Mexico.
Mexico.
the Brazilian, the meat flipper, the bun maker. I introduced to you, Rafa.
I mean, it's the second time. It's the second time already.
I know, yeah.
You already know the man.
Yeah. And on
Famous.
the far corner
Already
to my
famous
right,
for whole life, man.
weighing 170 pounds. Buff
Yes.
man, 5'9", 6'1",
6'12".
6'12".
4X.
Wait, she
Our Turkish
left?
prince. Yo, y'all?
She just left to knock room. She wanted to go to the she left.
Okay, I'll continue. So, we have our Turkish prince, Jamie. Welcome.
Turkish.
I am the one Turkish Jalai.
Right? And lastly, we have
Tomer.
a new special guest,
No, just Tomer.
What?
Just Tomer.
Toma, big brain, 5 head, galaxy brain.
Baby girl.
No ASMR, please. This is 99th podcast.
ASMR afición. What's the word?
I don't know.
I forgot the word of the.
Hello people, this is
Aficionado?
podcast number
Aficionado?
9. Thanks you.
Thanks. We're so deep into it, man.
Wow, 9 podcasts.
Yeah, nine. You keep saying deep. I say not deep.
Man, what is Spotify? You are doing signing? You are doing signing?
Jimmy, if you sign us, you don't get money. You don't get money.
We have to pay for that stuff.
Deal. We get deal. I buy you car. That's it though.
Oh,
Okay,
he's buying
okay.
the car. We are like,
Where's Facebook streaming deal?
man, what is Mixer? Oh.
No,
GG Mixer. Okay, what do you want to talk about today, man? What do you have on mind?
Oh my god. Oh, you got your phone? Rafa?
Yeah.
He's on his phone. What are you talking about?
No. What did you guys think of American Sniper?
Who?
Oh, they didn't see it.
Oh, I was watching YouTube the whole time. It was open.
Then why did you
I
join?
forgot I was
Why did you join?
Because I joined in the middle to say hi,
Uh-huh.
and then I forgot to close it.
Oh.
How do you watch YouTube and Netflix at the same time?
Because Netflix was muted.
It was
Oh.
It's called an Ethernet cable.
What?
Makes
No,
sense. Makes
his
sense.
computer wouldn't do it.
Yeah, makes a lot of
It's
sense.
not. He needs an Ethernet cable. You know, too much internet for his computer,
Yes,
so he needs the Ethernet cable.
Too much internet, man.
We're fixing the Wi-Fi, bro. Because understand we're gonna have Wi-Fi in my room now.
No, psych.
Hallelujah.
Why do you care?
We're gonna have 5 kilobytes.
You don't game or anything.
He can't talk Zoom. He use Zoom.
You can
Yeah,
tell
we're gonna be at home so much now. They're just gonna keep putting us at home, so you need good internet.
Yeah, because I'm just gonna keep lagging and that.
Yeah.
Then every time I say something, that's gonna be like rah, and then maybe like.
Is that what happens? Do I become a robot?
I mean,
do I just become a robot?
Every time someone becomes a robot and it keeps lagging, I'm like,
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what
Yeah, but you like, he doesn't like the fun. You're the one that's
That's not nice he likes.
I mean, I like it. I probably like it a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This human? This human?
That's my computer case.
It's a nice look,
Okay,
Jamie.
just do the start, man. Do the start.
We already
We
did
stopped- we just did.
do stuff.
So do the what you have special something, bro?
You're the special something.
Oh, I am the gift. Yes,
I
I,
am the-
made this entertaining.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Yes.
Can you beep the fuck out?
No, I'm not
No.
gonna do that.
Bleep.
You know, I think it's good we're not big yet, because if we became big, which obviously is gonna happen, then and then if we ever were with Jamie, we would get cancelled immediately.
What do you mean?
Immediately.
What if I take out the 100?
Yeah, they're like, nope.
Why? What? For what?
What do you? Well, you haven't said anything yet. You were prone to say things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No clue.
No, okay, man, okay.
Never said a bad word in my life.
No, yes,
Just
you're holy, you're holy.
Just poo poo.
How could you say something like that?
Bruh. Rafa's doing it.
What a party now, Thomas.
Bro, I am party animal, bro.
What do you what?
I am
He's
party
a party.
animal.
He's a party.
Alright, party animal. Oh. What party did you go to last party you went to?
Prom?
Prom, yeah, I think prom.
Yeah, can.
But illegal. We no go.
We didn't do it, bro. We didn't do
No,
it.
illegal.
You know what I'll do?
No,
Yeah.
We didn't do anything. It was troll.
It was a cultural event.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just everyone getting drugs is so cultural out here.
No. Only 18 plus get tried.
Yes.
Very, very important information.
People of age.
Like you, Jamie, yes?
Yeah. No. I
No,
am
no.
not drink. I am not drink.
No. Not at all.
Like tonight you go, I am do the drive. You.
Yes,
I
yes,
am
yes,
not
yes.
do drink.
You wanna drive me?
No.
No, okay.
Well,
You come with car.
I don't think I have the car.
That's not my
When
problem.
was the last time you drove? Kind of forgot you can drive.
2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Bro, I gotta now.
yo, I didn't go back doing lessons.
Yeah, I have
Christ.
to ask Emil when he can give me a test again.
I didn't
Because
go doing a lesson.
I've cancelled more tests than I've actually done.
Oh yeah, I need to talk to him. I need to be like, I need like, shulin vakantie korsavo. Like 2 or 3 shulin vakantie korsavo.
Well, Tommy, you also did a test, right?
Yeah.
And then you failed,
I
right?
failed horribly.
Hmm?
I failed horribly.
Same here.
Yeah.
Do you know when your next test is?
Imagine.
Huh?
Do you know when your next test is?
I didn't do one. I didn't.
You didn't like Lokavaka?
No.
You don't know when you're
You
doing
can
it?
apply for one.
Didn't apply for one. I was
Yeah,
about
but
to,
you
and
see-
then my teacher was like, I almost have corona, so I'm like, whatever,
Oh.
he's gonna die soon anyway, so
And I'm the one that's supposed not to be on the
Wow.
podcast.
Bro, my sister's teacher was this really old guy who even taught my dad, like, can do something with my grandpa. He was like an old dude. Like, he wouldn't even teach my sister. He would just fall asleep at the beginning
Look,
of every
pirate
driving
hands, man.
lesson, and my sister would just
Wait,
drive
wait.
alone. And that's how she failed 7 tests.
Look. Pirate. Man.
No, it's not pirate, no pirate.
Yes, I do like this. It's pirate. Pirate.
Looks like a pillow.
Yo,
Yeah, that's a good
bottle
fellow.
of rum.
Okay,
Rum.
start.
Jay, what is your take on today's toxic masculinity?
It doesn't exist.
Why do you think that?
Why not? I believe in Jesus, bro, not toxic masculinity. Rafa, what is your ideology about?
I don't know, I'm stealing this stuff.
Yeah,
right
he's just
now.
looking through my stuff. It's like a seal kill, he's just looking through it all.
Man.
I'm true Brazilian, what can I say?
What's your
He goes for the wallet.
Of
toxic masculinity?
it doesn't exist.
Okay.
You want a high five?
Oh shit, that was shit ton of coins.
I know.
People think we high five, but I will clap.
Yeah.
Easy.
No, I got like
You
5
wanna
more.
stop stealing his stuff?
I got like 5 more shekels there,
I'm
Rafa.
having
Uh,
fun here. I don't know.
Rafa,
about
look, I had 5 more shekels here from Ola Goat. Easy.
you. Oh, easy.
Oh, look, here is easy paper that we didn't need because school would be stupid.
Oh yeah.
Ah, right.
I don't even understand.
Some
We
really
need
fix
it.
mine.
They don't
No, I
understand
bought
if we don't
something.
have them.
Because he has one you.
We have like 5 people standing at teachers standing outside the gate all the time. Just like we won't let you in unless you give them the paper.
Wait, how did you guys do the good? Wasn't everybody in Bidud?
Oh yeah.
Or did everyone in Bidud already?
Well, there was like you could sign a thing and that says like I don't
No, but did you have But weren't there people that got it and then they probably still have to be
People
home all year?
people who got it can't go, but if people are just in between because they're
Rip.
Look at this fat fuck. Look at this dude.
Yo, like 5 there, man.
Right?
I think so. Let me see.
First thing he does, look at this fat.
Fat.
Let me see how old I was.
Wait.
It doesn't even say. Oh, I just said fat.
What was it? 2015 or 2010?
Let me see.
I think 2010.
Yeah, 2010. Where did you see 2015?
Next
Yeah, I
to
was. No, that's later. I guess I was
Like
8.
Ad.
Hmm?
You were 8. That's fat.
I was at. Yes, I was at. I was fat, man. I was fat, man.
Okay, we stopped stealing it.
Can you start the podcast, man?
What do you mean, man?
Because there's probably questions you want to ask and opinions want to know.
Yeah, but every time I ask you for a question, you're just like,
Don't ask me, ask the smart people.
don't ask me, ask me.
Ask you, thanks
X you?
Yes,
X you?
ask me.
Yeah.
Can I do the start, man?
Can you do the stuff?
Okay, Evi, what's your opinion on should I connect sports Dekel or no sports?
Do whatever, man. Do
What do you mean?
whatever.
We always talk about sports.
Okay, what's your opinion on the guy that got $500 million contract, but most of it go to taxes, man?
Oh, that's such a big
It
L.
doesn't work like
No,
that.
it is though. I searched it up. Then like what the taxes are in Kansas. And it was like the top bracket. It's almost 40%. So out of this $500 million contract, I think it's a $200 million more or less is gonna go to the government. It's such an L.
He still gets shit ton of money.
Don't get me wrong. He's still getting $300 million. Like my dude, his grandchildren's grandchildren will be fine.
Nah,
Nah, I don't think so.
But that's still such an L.
You
There's like $200 million you'll never see. It's a
Yeah.
lot.
Or you can spend it all on a
they
Whoa.
shitload of
No,
blood.
I mean they give it back. Let's say in Israel they give like 1,000 shekels to. They're giving money to people with the taxes you're paying. So
bro.
What?
you're paying taxes,
Okay.
and they're giving adults now money like they give the kids before.
Are they really? No, that's because of Corona probably.
Yeah.
That's not the same.
But still, the money you pay the government, they give you how much? What the not back?
I mean, yeah, that's kind
But
of
in America,
the...
isn't the tax return like they give you at the end of the year or something?
I have no idea how taxes work, my dude. Like, actually zero. But I just thought about it. How much taxes do you think Jeff Bezos pays?
None.
Who that?
That's
Oh, because he's the 1%. So they...
Exactly.
So he works
Rise
around
up,
it.
comrades.
He doesn't get money. He gets his value of his stocks go up. He doesn't get that much.
But I think he also has...
Yeah, but he's also
He-
has money.
He probably has more... He probably still has a fuck ton of liquid money.
Yeah, but like not this.
And then a bit of solid money. And then a bit of that gaseous money. Just a little bit of that plasma money.
And then a bit of that Bitcoin.
Yeah, just a little bit of
No,
Bitcoin.
no, because
Did you see that the Twitter
No, you
the
buy-
Twitter pages of the famous people got hacked today or yesterday?
I heard about this, but I don't really...
Yeah,
Yeah,
famous people.
Apple, Steve Jobs,
Bill Gates.
No, sorry, Apple, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos,
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk,
Bunch of people.
and a couple companies they just got hacked. And
They
What-
just
what
got
did they-
double your money RuneScape.
What did they do?
They send this Bitcoin like
Yeah,
money,
Apple Hotel
and they'll
style.
double it and send you back.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Or
Oh,
said- he said,
like,
I'm
they try to do a scam,
Yeah.
basically.
Yes.
I'm feeling
You said it
charitable today. Send me on my Bitcoin account.
So they just tried to scam people. Do you think it worked?
They got like $100,000
Oh
from it.
my god, how are you so stupid, bro? Are you kidding me?
They say like
So they hacked into their accounts and posted a scam?
yeah.
So it's like when
Yeah.
people go on YouTube and they name their YouTube channel the same thing as the creator, and then they go into the comments of that creator.
No, but it's their actual.
Yeah,
account.
you know what I'm talking about?
But it's their actual.
Yeah, I know.
And but it's not like a link. It's just like
Bitcoin number.
It's like a Bitcoin wallet, and it's
Okay.
like, I'm feeling charitable. Give me for the next 30 minutes. If you send me Bitcoin,
Yeah, well, they
I'll
had-
double that amount and send it back.
They hacked the Mr. Beast.
You know about
And
this?
people think it was real because Mr. Beast would do something like that.
Oh yeah.
That one makes sense.
Because that's like what they used to do on like RuneScape and Habbo
But
Hotel.
then,
and
but why
stuff.
would you?
And like
that's
5-year-olds would fall for them and go like, oh no, all my money.
I don't know. I mean, there's like if it's too good to be true, then it's probably not true. Like, isn't that
No, Mr. Beast makes sense though.
sure? But like, I bet you there's a good amount of people who did not pay the money because of Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah, like from
Yeah.
They're just like they see Bill Gates be like, "Hey, pay me money and I'll pay you double the money,"
Yeah, but there's always people gonna be fall for
But how did
that
everyone-
stuff.
But how did people that famous got hacked? I don't understand.
Oh,
What do you mean?
Oh,
Nobody.
no.
It's not like they have extra
Their
protection.
passwords
Isn't
are
it just Twitter? Isn't it like hacking into any Twitter account?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't think so.
I think it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But if they have 2FA,
You have a username and a password. Everyone just has a username. That's all it is.
What
but
happens?
you know they block all verified users to tweet on the same like an hour or so after. They blocked every verified user.
Oh, because they didn't know who got hacked and stuff.
Yeah, so
Oh
they
my
just
god,
blocked every verified user from tweeting.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's just like a one click, bro.
No, I'm saying it's a lot of people.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
I mean, throughout the years, every time there's a breach in a certain company, and then encrypted passwords, like passwords, kind of like they get breached, and there's passwords basically that people can hack into, and so all you have to do is like find that one of the specific account.
Yeah, it doesn't
And
even
unless
have to
it's
be
like,
like
yeah.
a Twitter leak from 5 years ago. It can be like my MySpace password was leaked 5 years ago, but I use the same one
Yeah,
on Twitter.
yeah.
So
Do you guys use the same password for everything?
Most of the
Like they
Yeah.
literally exact same
I used
thing?
to
Oh,
use
yeah,
my
most of
the
the
same
time.
password, and now I use the same passwords plural. Now I use multiple passwords.
Oh.
So it's slightly more secure.
I have like 2 passwords that I use, maybe 3.
No, I don't use the same one.
Yeah, I have like close.
I use.
He goes AC.
I use.
Close.
I use similar ones all the time, but I don't use the
No.
same thing.
Like sometimes like you can like some websites need you to put numbers. Well, there's
I have a number. I have
Yeah.
everything, bro.
Yeah.
Because I don't
You
know.
have
They,
big
they probably do
letters
the
as
same thing. They probably do the same thing in Israel. I don't know. But in
But
America,
honestly-
they're like teaching about like cybersecurity and all this shit.
Yeah.
Like how you should build a password. So I just
It
did
doesn't
that
matter
shit.
anymore because only people only like get hacked from leaks and stuff these days. People like they're
Yeah,
not-
probably.
It used to be that people used to like brute force passwords and
Like
like
just like guess it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
most people have the password, so they used to.
Yeah, I
like,
don't-
back then.
I don't think I ever did that.
Wait, what? Password?
Yeah,
Like,
there's
yes,
a-
the password.
Or like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, it's a little high. The knowledge is too much. Their password would be the word password.
That's insane.
Oh.
Serious?
I don't
That's way
like
too
that.
meta, man.
I'm just a translator for everybody. You see?
I don't like
I
that.
spread the knowledge.
College.
I think that having the word password as your password is not a good password.
Oh, you
I think that's an astute observation. Yeah,
Amen.
I don't think it is either.
I don't think it's a good one. See, I
You
think
know,
we should
it's so
put something-
expected that it's
I was like,
unexpected.
capital
You know?
letter. Capital letters and numbers are good in passwords. People like that. I mean, not hackers.
You
know what I mean?
mean, not people, like the
The
system.
system, exactly.
Yeah, you got what I mean. And yeah, see, the knowledge is just.
It is annoying that when I try to put in a password and the system's like,
Sometimes-
nah, not good enough.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
Wait, so how do you remember all your passwords?
You forgot
Because
to,
I have the same
like
base.
template.
yeah, I have the same base.
No.
you forgot to put a letter in an ancient Sanskrit in your password, idiot.
But honestly, it's kind of bad because sometimes I get confused and I have to put in the password like 5 times before I get the right one.
Okay.
So and because some of them because I had the password I used all the time and then I changed it because they're like you guys need good passwords.
Yeah.
But then so sometimes I have like good passwords and then sometimes I have my old password and I never know for what thing what I have. So sometimes I get very confused.
Yeah, it's the annoying part.
Yeah, you should just put a password that like is one letter like capital, I don't know, like a K or something, and the second letter just like.
Dude, I know a password.
Sure, that is not in Arabic. Then one is like
I don't think
it's like
it's
Chinese.
You can't do that.
Sometimes- probably
sometimes
can't,
my
but-
account's like my password. I don't know. Someone knows my password, but like I have 2FA on everything.
You have what?
2FA, like two-step
Two-factor.
verification.
Two-factor.
Oh, like in Steam. Steam has two.
Yeah.
Like we have to.
Like you have
Like you have to go to the email,
on your
or
phone.
your phone.
Yeah.
Or,
Okay.
I
So-
hate that.
I get like
or you
the-
take a picture of
So
your
I get
dick
a
and they
mess-
have
I
a
guess
reference
I-
picture.
I get a message on my phone every time. Like someone's trying to get it, I'm like, lol. And I just don't do anything about it.
Oh, you get it that people are trying to do it?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I've never gotten that.
Yeah, because they got it right, the password.
Never
My
had
account
it.
was actually hacked once. My Twitch account.
You told me this. I
Yeah.
think.
And then I got banned because he probably posted a bunch of shit. And then it took me like 2 months to get my account unbanned. And that's when I started using better passwords.
Wait, why? It's not hacked your Twitter.
I don't know. I think they found out the password somehow to my Ubisoft account, which had the same password to my Twitch account.
Yeah, but
Okay, someone also hacked into my Ubisoft account.
what
and
was the interest?
And my Ubisoft account was linked to my Twitch account. So then they were like, "Oh, it's probably the same password," and it was something like that.
But who was interested in hacking into your Twitch account?
I don't know.
Some random.
A lot of times it's just like so they can use it as a bot or something to spam stuff.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't actually know. That's probably why I got banned.
How'd you get unbanned?
Or so they can say racial slurs without getting their actual account banned, you know?
Yeah.
How'd you get unbanned?
I just had to send an appeal, say that I was hacked.
And they have to just believe, and they just believed it?
And like I had to prove it or something.
How did you prove it?
I don't know. Or say like,
But also, I don't know. I mean, there's probably a way they can see your actions on like Twitch, for example.
Yeah.
Okay, so if, for example, he never writes anything, and then all of a sudden he's just saying like horrible things all of a sudden.
Yeah, but you can. But then you can literally. Let's say you have a race. You're a racist. You don't say anything, and then all of a sudden you start saying racist.
Okay, but
things.
if you have Twitch and you don't talk at all for a year, and then you start saying racist, like I don't think a racist is playing the long con there for a Twitch account. They can just make a new one.
Yeah, but it wasn't like Tor wasn't commenting on anything, right?
Do you comment on Twitch?
and I don't usually.
Also, like that's
Sometimes
like
you go,
I never comment on Twitch. I don't get it.
Sometimes I go like mostly on like Chunky, you know.
Chunky D.
Yeah.
Also, but whatever you're saying, you're
Now
chunky.
his name is like Creamy Thick
Yeah.
Boys 420.
And also, the chunky / cream or whatever. You don't write like racist. You write like normal Twitch
Yeah, I know.
comments.
I just write like normal.
So if you
like,
write normal, if you don't write at all, or if you write normal things, and then all of a
You know,
sudden
I
you
just-
start
I-
saying "F you blah 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 blah." then,
I write
you
like
know.
normal stuff. Like I hate all this specific race and
Exactly,
stuff like
exactly. And then if you're like, I got
that.
hacked, they can just probably look at your activity and see that.
And
it's,
see
it's
that all
abnormal.
you did was post that you ate a specific race. That's all. And say that they all have an IQ under 5.
He's in the room. Come on.
What? I didn't say. What?
This conversation is above you, Rafa.
Wow.
Because you have interface here.
Actually, I'm just very tired for some reason.
Same.
When do you guys? Oh, you told me Jane, you want to say like 4.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, I want to say about 3. I also couldn't sleep. When do you guys?
I'll-
sleep?
couldn't sleep.
I tried to go to sleep at like 10:40, but I couldn't
Oh my
fall
God.
asleep.
Same.
So I went to sleep. Actually, I think I fell asleep when it was like 12.
Oh, I wish. Oh, I slept
Damn,
from
bro.
12 to 1 maybe.
Oh, stonks.
I slept 1 hour and then I slept.
The heck?
0 hours.
No,
I went on a run last night because I thought it would make me more tired after. It did not work.
You did what?
I went on a run last
That
night.
makes
It
sense,
didn't help.
Into a run?
I went on a run, yes.
Why is it so hard for you to comprehend?
Because his knees are.
No, but I ran a few times.
No, you was in Bidud.
No, but I ran a few times the last month.
I had a dream that I had a great grandfather. And a
Well, I mean,
great-grandmother.
everyone really has a great grandfather.
I know, but he was alive and he
Oh.
was really weird and like he was
The Rosen family.
very
Yeah.
traditional, very traditional.
Oh, yeah,
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah.
Wait, traditional what? Like
White.
Jewish traditional?
I don't remember. No, not Jewish traditional. Like
White traditional.
like I think so. I think
Like
white
Christian?
traditional.
I did have a dream. But I can't remember. I had a weird dream. I just can't remember. I know I had a weird dream.
Did you?
Was it that Brazil is a good country?
Did you go to Kuwait?
That would be
No, I didn't.
a utopia. That's
Yeah,
not gonna
that's
happen.
not a
here?
good.
Yeah, I walked here.
Then how are you going to whatever you're going after?
I'm gonna walk home.
Wait, what?
Oh, you said you were going somewhere.
I don't know if I don't know. I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Oh, keep
Whoa,
things open.
whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
I see.
Aida.
The guy 5 to win. Is it a win? I'm gonna go and where I take me.
He's securing the bag.
Is this what you would call securing the bag?
No.
Depends what he's getting.
I'm pretty sure securing the bag basically just means getting money.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
But
Actually,
no.
not necessarily.
I mean,
It's
what-
maybe getting something important. It's getting something.
No, securing the bag is getting
Important.
money.
Yeah, I'm pretty
value.
sure securing the bag.
No,
is
yeah,
getting
no,
money.
yeah. I mean, I get it.
But you know the saying "fuck bitches get money."
Okay.
So he needs to do the getting money part to do the fucking bitches part.
So you're saying it should be get money, fuck bitches?
Yeah, you have to get the money to fuck.
Oh, okay,
bitches.
okay.
Wait,
Good to know we're talking about the important things.
Yeah. What else are we gonna talk about? Politics.
In today's
society.
Yeah, I wish.
Man, George W. Bush was a president.
Oh my god. Yo, did you see that Kanye dropped from the thing?
Already?
I think.
Well, that was very quick.
He got 2%. I was like, nah.
I'm not surprised.
Kanye said he was running for president.
Oh, I don't know, cause
Did he have something coming out?
an
Like,
album?
yeah, did like an album just drop or something of his?
No, I think, but I saw memes that he wants to drop an
Because
album.
that's what Trump did like 3 times, and the 3rd time he actually won.
He was dropping an album. Trump was dropping.
No,
an
it was not an album. But
He's not actually gonna run for president. Come on.
No,
Kanye?
he did.
no, I don't
He
know.
paid almost.
Motherfucker! That's what everyone said about Trump. Then he's the president
No,
now.
no, but Trump's
No,
not gonna do it. He's not
I mean,
actually gonna run for president.
He couple days ago, like 2 days ago, I saw that he left, like yesterday, and today I saw that he paid for the legal fees to be run for president.
Why? Oh, weird.
So I don't know what's happening if he's going.
I don't see why you would run anyways, but unless you have something, unless you have an album dropping or something, because then it makes sense.
Maybe he'll drop because.
Wait, if he doesn't run or he does run?
It would make sense for him to run if he has something coming.
Why?
Because you get more. That's literally what Trump did. He had a book coming out the first time, I think it was, and it wasn't getting a lot of attention. So then he said he was running for president, and then sold like hotcakes. And then he had this show Apprentice, I think it was.
Yeah.
And it was I don't know if it was I don't know what it wasn't doing well, I think.
Yeah.
And so he again ran for president, and then the 3rd time I don't know what happened. I might have gotten it mixed up.
So he ran for president 3 times and never did it?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah. No, it definitely was not his first. I know that for sure. But I think he had something coming out around the same time he ran for president last time. But I could be wrong. Maybe he just did it seriously. Who knows?
Damn, that's funny.
Yeah. So if if Kanye has an album coming out, it makes sense because then he gets a lot more publicity and then more people listen to it.
And then more moolah for him.
It's the art of the deal.
Do you think he needs the money, bro?
And security back.
Well, I mean, it's always nice to have more.
He has so much. I don't think he needs more.
What is here? Let me search up Kanye's. let me search up Kanye's net worth.
What do you mean?
Bank account.
He was also married to Kim Kardashian, so basically it's like
Oh yeah, stonks.
That's
he's probably also has more than him, to be honest.
Nah.
I think
Kanye
so.
net worth.
No, he runs.
Oh no way! She has more than him.
It's $3 billion, no?
He's $1.3 billion. I did not know he was a billionaire. Oh my
Yeah,
god, that's amazing.
He said he was a billionaire, so.
I don't really listen to what Kanye says.
No, I don't know if this is the truth.
He's kind of a wacky man.
No, our man's making some real cash there.
I think he's like a owner of a thing, like he signs like new rappers.
He's a
record deal?
A record deal, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of rappers do. I like the OG ones.
Yeah.
She's worth $350 million.
Oh, really?
That's it?
Huh.
I thought the
Bro, imagine
the
she
videos
divorces.
was better.
Imagine she divorces him. She takes half of that.
But he doesn't
I don't think it's true actually.
No?
Not with them, because she's rich alone. Because from what I understand, isn't the argument when you get divorced where you take half the money is that you're used to a certain lifestyle?
Yeah. Right.
So, but she already has a lifestyle. But
or like your kids are.
yeah, but who knows? I mean, maybe it would work like that anyways.
These are stupid.
I think Jeff Bezos' wife got.
Oh, never mind. I saw that maybe now she's worth $900 million. So I don't know.
They're both worth a lot. Okay, we can say that.
That's insane.
$900 million.
Yeah.
It's the same as Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Oh my god, bro. What do you even do with all that money? Like seriously, what would you do if you were a billionaire?
You see, help your community.
Get nice.
I would get a Batmobile.
Like I'm just like,
Oh, I would pay to make the movie of the community film.
yo,
what?
dude, like I don't know. I think I just like if I was a billionaire, I'd probably just give like 99% of it away. Like you don't need that much money.
Yeah,
What do you-
no,
what
but
do
you
you-
have the money. Like, maybe I need it someday. I don't know.
That's how you keep some of it. But like Bill Gates said, he's giving away. I don't know if he said all his money or like 99%. He's giving away a ton of his money. His plan. I think he said he's gonna keep $1 million for each of his kids, which is insane. You could just like, gotta leave him with something. So I think he said he's gonna give each of them $1 million, and the rest of his money, he's slowly donating all of it away.
Mm-hmm. Damn, bro. But yeah, he's also already investing in a bunch of other stuff. So
He's also doing like a bunch of good shit in
Yeah.
Africa. I don't know.
yeah, that's the. I mean, he cured the world of polio. Polio, yeah.
What?
No, we-
Bill Gates cured the world of polio.
Polio?
Are you
was it-
sure?
Well, not polio. Maybe it's a different disease.
I don't
I'm
think
pretty-
Bill Gates cured anything.
Wait, I mean,
I think you're getting confused. Bill Gates is the dude who made Microsoft, yes?
yeah, Bill Gates.
Okay.
There's a documentary about how Bill Gates has been solving like world problems. So, for example, he invested.
You know,
in trying
he knew that
to
Corona
cure-
was coming.
He didn't say Corona. Yes, he has a TED Talk that went like viral after Corona started. It was like 5 years ago,
Mhm.
saying how the world is not ready for the next epidemic.
Mm.
But there have been a bunch of people who've said it.
Yeah, but what I was saying is there's a documentary about Bill Gates where he was trying to rid the world of polio by so basically where polio exists is just in Africa. So he tried to send vaccine doctors to go vaccinate everybody basically, and there was a funny thing where he brought doctors to vaccinate some of the people there, and the people there didn't realize this. They thought they were trying to sterilize them, so they killed the doctors.
Wow, Jesus Christ!
W.
Yeah.
What, did they just show up with needles? Like what? How does this work?
What?
Did they just show up with
No,
needles?
it's
Like,
'cause-
hey,
No,
I have
it's-
presents.
It's because there were terrorists there.
Hmm?
There were terrorists there. So
So the terrorists killed them?
yeah, terrorists killed them.
Oh, God. Well, that changes the story completely.
Yeah. But no, eventually he rid polio. I think, pretty sure he rid polio.
I did not know.
Yeah, Bill Gates is he's been doing stuff. He didn't. Also, he tried to do other things. What was it like
It's
China?
not good, guys. It's not good.
We talked about this, no?
It's not
maybe.
good. Problems here. That's
Yeah.
what we learned.
He tried to
Take down the communist regime in China.
something about what was it? Something about nuclear stuff. About like how we'll have like I don't know, like 4 or 5G. No, it's not that.
6G, 20G.
5G giving us cancer? Is that what he said?
Basically, he was trying to like make a bunch of. Oh, he had like this ideal to like make everything better. With
It's a very okay.
I can't remember this. I mean, if someone can like fact check me or
I
something.
don't know what to search up. I'm getting very
Right?
to make Bill Gates making the world better.
With 20G internet Wi-Fi.
Right? China, America, Bill Gates deal thing. Thing.
Add a thing in the end for sure.
Add the thing in the end. Yeah. So yeah, there's like a whole documentary about Bill Gates doing some cool stuff. Like I didn't know he was like.
Oh, he said.
He's like.
I think he's trying to help with what I see here. It's poverty reduction, HIV, tuberculosis, tobacco control, and others.
He's trying to like solve all that shit. Yeah. But he had like this thing about where he was gonna like I can't remember what it was. He had like something of I don't know, like placing it on some sort of station, a power station in China, and we're working with something in the U.S. But then it got canceled because the U.S. was like, oh no, we can't work with China, man. And it was kind of like, wow, politics ruins the.
Well, I guess that's probably not that simple.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But no, because these things are being held back because of the politics.
Yeah, but it's also like why. It's weird that like America has to help China. Like, I think they're doing pretty well.
Not China. It's not America has to help China.
No, it's Chinese people. It's the people. No, you said China.
I said no, but I'm saying there was this plan to create some power station, and they needed the help of China to do this.
Yeah.
But America wouldn't agree to cooperate with China.
Yeah.
Because of the politics. It's not that Chinese people needed help. It's just that they needed, I think, like some sort of big country to help fuel like the money and stuff, or create something.
Wow, you guys are boring.
What do you mean? You're on your forum.
Yeah, because you're boring.
Thanks, you man.
Alright, thanks you, man.
That was
Can I get a name in here?
Wow.
No, you know what?
How do you remember that?
How can't you remember that? You know?
Oh, dude, my memory's bad.
I'm so tired.
I'm surprised I remember what I remember.
There you
Jamie, go home, take a nap.
We have to get groceries first.
Oh, right. Then you go
You
go
gotta
out
eat-
like a light.
you
You
gotta
gotta be
eat-
energized for.
You gotta eat the
tonight.
booty like groceries.
Well, Toshi skeleton, bitch.
Gotta be a family man with a family plan.
And family hand.
Tor, wait, do you know what you want to study in the university?
Yeah.
What?
Physics.
Just physics?
Yeah.
Beekeeper.
Oh.
Oh yeah, beekeeping.
You're gonna do
But,
physics?
I don't need to study beekeeping. I already know beekeeping.
I am the beekeeper.
I'm the beekeeping master. Some people call me B-Boy 64. But B-Boy meaning bee like a bumblebee. Not be like a B-Boy, like a breakdance boy, which is like for stupid losers. who
Wow.
dance.
Okay, you're hurting my feelings right now.
Yeah.
I'm a
I go.
B-boy.
The B-Boy 64 goes to all the other B-Boys and stings them with his bees. He puts.
I know Nintendo 64.
What? Wow, good job.
64. 64.
Spider-Man.
Wait, but we can do
what's
physics.
Isn't physics
Yeah.
like really general? Isn't
Yeah,
there,
but like usually the first year is like pretty general.
Oh, you don't have to.
Yeah, the
you don't
first
have to.
year.
You don't have to
first,
decide
not first
specifics.
year, like first.
Oh, so you don't even know
Yeah,
until
I
you
know.
finish your Torah what you're gonna do though?
Wait,
Yeah, I know what I'm interested in. What?
What?
I'm going to the army.
He's doing
I might
He's going to the
Atuda.
university.
Oh, to that.
yeah. I might do like a thing where it's physics with a focus on electric engineering, and engineering is gross, but you know it's physics.
Don't you want to do? I mean, it's probably like I thought you're interested in like
Well, astronomy is physics.
not astronomy, physics like
Astrology.
astrology, astrophysics. My bad.
Astronomy.
That's that what it's called?
Some type of physics, yeah. Astrology is like, oh my god, Mercury's in retrograde system. You're being such a Scorpio right now. Oh my god. Like, I wanted to go out with him, he was super hot, but he was a Scorpio, so I'm like, okay.
We're being hella.
Yeah, that's what astrology is.
Yeah, but okay, I meant astrophysics.
Yeah, it's astronomy.
Yeah, I think we should all move to the moon and just live there to the end of our days.
It can't be worse than Brazil.
Yeah.
Big facts, big facts.
I was gonna say amen, but I'm not gonna
No. But see, it was your instinct to say it.
That'd be a big racist for me.
Debatable, you know?
Not debatable.
Like, sure, maybe, but like,
It's
Brazil,
debatable if
right?
Brazilians are race, you know, maybe they're nationality. It's like to make fun of countries, am I right?
Exactly.
But it's a whole
Yeah, I feel attacked.
whole continent the same.
Shots
though,
fired.
The whole South America, like Brazil, based with like they're all the same. Okay.
It's like not
Like,
true.
was that a sentence?
Yeah.
You know, like South America, Brazil, yeah? All the same.
They're all the same. So if you like insult one of them, you basically insult all of them.
I feel like I mean, I think,
if you go
ironically,
really
by
far-
saying that, I think you've insulted all of them.
If you go like really far away from Earth into it's like a tiny spot, it's like all of Brazil is like all of South America is the same place. It looks the same.
Yeah.
No. If you say Chile and stuff like Argentina, it's like, but they're the same. They're like,
I'm pretty sure if you tell Brazilian enough, you can vouch for me. If you say Brazilian, if Brazil and Argentina are like the same thing, is that like a big no-no? Like,
Oh yeah, I mean that's definitely a no-no.
what do you mean? It's literally the same thing. If
Bro,
put
it's
you in-
like saying Turkey and Iraq is the same thing.
literally,
It's like saying that you're Arab because you're from Turkey.
people that are Arab, some of them.
yeah, but are you Arab?
Not me.
No, you just
What do you mean?
Let's prove the point.
Oh my god.
It's like
Some people
it's
are.
like AB and Juju on Instagram.
But some people are.
Oh, cool. Some people here are Arab too. Some people in America. Everyone there's
It's like
Arabs.
saying, it's
no?
like saying you're black because you're from America.
Yeah, like. So Turkey's not an Arabic country.
It's like Evan telling me I'm stupid, but I get higher grades than him.
Yeah, in Bible.
Not in Bible, in other things. Like
In everything.
Stupid.
In what? In what? In literature?
In
I don't know.
Right?
Oh,
It's because
shit.
you have better pen. You can just talk to
In
the
Hebrew?
teacher. Not in Hebrew. In Hebrew, only one test your way. Chill, man. Chill. You'll still get a better grade than me. Like 100% though.
It's like Evan being like, Rafa, you're Brazilian. Just
Let's agree on this. We will both get a better Hebrew score than Jamie.
Okay, fair
Right?
enough.
That's what
Yeah,
matters.
Yeah, I can see that.
Right, Jamie?
What?
You're gonna get a worse grade in Hebrew than us?
Yeah, probably.
What? How? Nia.
Yeah, highs.
He knows Hebrew better than both of us, but I'm Sunday. Who's counting?
Okay.
Nope, wrong.
Wrong community.
Yeah. You don't really actually you do count because you have to. There's the numbers. So like you have to count. They're like 4, but is it the masculine version or the feminine version?
Oh, shut up.
Very funny.
We have that in Portuguese too.
Imagine.
Oh, actually,
What?
not of numbers.
No, you don't. Yeah, what the hell?
Numbers, no.
I was gonna say
But
it doesn't make
words,
any
yeah.
sense.
Oh yeah.
What do you have it with?
Cinco.
And
Verbs.
with verbs and nouns, that's it. That's all you have it with. Oh wait, and also adjectives.
That's so like a lot.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah,
is-
everything
Okay.
makes
Oh,
sense.
so like what the okay.
Everything but
Oh fuck,
numbers.
dude, your language sucks then.
Yeah, that's also kind of cool because then
No.
like you know who you're referring to.
Nope.
Diversity, bro.
Yeah, diversity.
Nope.
Oh yeah, I said it today to talk
Equality.
Yeah,
bro.
I said it today to talk about it. In the question that they asked about how is Bavel amatana meroe meroonish, and I was like, diversity, bro.
Yo.
What? What question was this?
Because they
It's
ask
like,
you.
no,
they
it's
ask-
what's the like how's it like?
No, because God like punishes the people of
yeah, and
Babel
they're like,
by
יש
like
הטוענים,
yeah.
יש הטוענים שזה תכלס מתנה.
Yeah, that wasn't a punishment, it was a gift. It was a good thing.
It was-
I didn't see this question.
Yeah, it was in
It was let's say
Was
from
that
Bavel.
yeah.
Is that like
The last one?
correct
Yeah.
answer?
Yeah, it wasn't phrased that way.
It was, yeah, it was.
It was pretty much fair.
Yeah,
It was like what was it? What's like it's tulma to
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
no, but like
Yeah,
it's
but
not the
you
same
said, you
thing.
said gift.
no,
It's
no,
like the
no,
same-
but
it's
I
the
know,
same
but
meaning, though.
it's not phrased the same way.
No, but it's not tulma. It's saying that everyone sees that as an onage, and it's not. And some people say it's not actually a punishment. It has a gift, and then they're like, why? Like explain why, and I was like,
Diversity.
diversity.
They're
bro.
all over the world, not
I
in
was
one
like,
place.
I was like, piso se Quran wala. You gotta have diversity here. And then it was like,
Nice. Did you finish all your finals somewhere?
Yeah, I finished one yesterday, the last one.
Oh, you bitch. I have 2 more.
two.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have Hebrew and I have to do the math one.
Oh, I have Hebrew and I have Portuguese.
Which math?
Portuguese does not even
Oh.
count, bro. You can speak the language.
But I don't. But it's grammar.
You learned Portuguese?
No, not really. It's just a Babil. It's
He's getting a 5.
There's Portuguese in Oslovsky? There's a Portuguese
I
class?
mean, not really.
No,
but
No,
it's
it's not,
September,
there's no
so-
class. They just do the book. That's it.
Yeah, pretty
They only
much.
take the finals. It's not. They don't have a class.
What the?
Yeah.
Because only people who speak Portuguese
Oh, it's like
do it, so they don't
instead
need
of
the
Yeah,
class.
It's like
but
instead
it's
of
also
Hebrew.
grammar, so I actually
No,
have to
no,
study
I
something.
I don't get it then. What the fuck is... Why do you do it?
Because it's because he does it because it's extra.
Five
like,
kilo.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, so there wasn't a class where he's like, I'll sign up for it anyway.
Yeah,
Um,
basically.
that's it.
That's some big
That's
brain.
yeah, it's a big brain. It's a big brain.
Big brain.
Big brain. Big brain, bro. Big brain. Big brain.
You good enough? You good?
Like huge brain.
Like how big? How big?
Like big, like big. It's like you see that
Humongous.
you see like Dekel's arm.
Oh yeah. It's like that big or bigger.
Honestly, Evie's arms are bigger than mine.
That's actual lies.
That's it's true.
Bro, like you're
That's
actually
true.
crazy.
No, your arms are actually bigger than mine.
My arms are not big.
They're
And if
definitely-
they are, it's like all the fat.
what?
So the-
Fine, but they're still bigger.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You
You know,
have big girth.
Well,
You have big
compare.
girthy arms, bro.
What are you in for?
dude. See, basically
No,
same
this
thing.
is science. This is
It's the
science
same-
right here.
It's the same thing, bro.
How much
Science
is
is
how much
making.
you
Look, here. Yeah, it's like romantic. Look.
It's like
No,
science is
stop
making.
flexing it, bro. Stop
How am I
straightening
flexing
it.
it?
Wait, your arm? What do you mean, thickness or?
I don't know. You're the one
like-
that said it, my dude.
No, because Rafa was like, my arms are big.
Oh my god, Dekel. You said it's bigger. Bigger in what way?
Just and thickness.
No, then why do you ask me? What are you saying?
Yeah, it's the same thing, right? Same thing. Same.
Okay,
science.
Right, yeah.
You have to get in close here.
Okay, you go like this.
It doesn't look like an exact science, but okay.
They're the same. They're the
They're
same.
the same.
They're the same.
Years
But
of
his is
work
muscle and yours is fat.
Yeah, let's go.
Naked.
This is
Years of work
defined.
wasted.
What?
It was for nothing, Dekel. Everything you've ever did
Wasted.
to make your hands wide.
Years.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this is why you don't go to the gym. Like,
Years of cat-
what's even the point?
Years
Don't
of
go to the
academy
gym,
training
you eat cakes.
wasted.
Exactly.
Toy
Cakes,
Story.
you mean
remember
like
that?
Jeff?
Years of
What?
academy training
All
wasted.
the kind. All the kind.
Bro,
All kind.
Do you guys remember kids' movies at all that you watched?
Yeah.
Like everyone, like you know, like people talking about Shrek. I don't remember Shrek at all.
No, I barely remember
Did
it.
you watch G-Force, the hamster?
Yo!
Oh, that's
That
fire.
was fire.
That's fire movie.
I don't remember the movies I watched as a kid
It
for
was
the
so
most part.
bad.
Bro,
Why? It was good.
I remember the ending of Frozen
I never.
That I
But
watched
that
Tangled.
recently. I watched that recently.
and
Wait,
the
Tangled?
Tangled
Oh,
and the
Tangled,
movie
yeah.
Bolt. That's all I
Oh,
remember.
Bolt!
Bolt.
Legendary movie.
Bro.
But even that I barely remember.
Not even worse than G-Force.
What do you mean? You're Brazilian.
In Brazilian and Portuguese, it's probably like Borlete.
No,
Now Megamind.
Well,
no,
Megamind
it's
is a
both.
good
It's the same name.
Megamind is a
Bruh.
good
Megamind. Oh my god. Did you watch Megamind?
Yeah.
Did I watch
That's a
what?
good movie.
I
Megamind.
remember watching Minions
no.
and
Yeah,
It's
the,
a really good
the
movie.
blue, the blue guy.
Yeah, the blue guy.
The big
No, I
head.
don't
It's
watch
the-
it.
that.
You know what's that?
It's the beautiful.
Great movie.
It's wow. It's like the protagonist is like a villain,
It's the villain.
Whoa.
and it's an
Great movie.
animated kids movie.
It's like this. Is it Disney?
Whoa, it sounds woke.
It's not. It is woke. It's literally woke. I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Oh.
it's Disney.
I think it's is it Pixar? Oh, it's
Pixar.
the same
I
thing.
think
It's the same thing. Yeah, it doesn't
I
matter.
think
It doesn't
it's
matter. Everything owned by
I think
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
true.
a Pixar
Yo,
word.
Disney's gonna own us at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I think it's Dreamstar.
Excuse me.
What?
Dreamstar.
Yeah, it's like
Is that Dreamcast?
it's Dreamcast 65.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, it's my favorite game system.
I've never.
You mean DreamWorks, Tomer?
Yeah,
you
you know
Dreamworks?
the Dream Last 89. It's my favorite system.
Oh,
Come on.
I like that side.
Did you have any of the? Did you guys ever own old systems?
PS2.
That's
PS5,
old. That's
PS2.
old. No, I'm saying older than PS2.
I had
I had a GameCube.
Yeah, like a
GameCube
GameCube
is
or
the same
or,
generation
or a
as-
Game Boy.
Oh, I
GameCube
think
is
I
the
had
same
it.
Do you have a Game Boy?
Oh no.
I had a
I
Game
have
Boy.
a-
I had a
Game
Game Boy
Boy
as
right
well.
here.
You still have
I
a
have-
Game Boy? Do you
I
play
have-
with it?
I have a Game Boy right here.
You play on it?
Yeah.
Really? Damn.
Is that
Real
He's,
G.
he's an OG.
But
Yeah.
it's a Game Boy piece. It's like the same time as like PS2.
For everyone, PS2 is the shit.
PS2 was fire.
Like actually.
Do you remember
the
the red
bomb.
screen though?
No.
Oh, because you didn't crack it.
What did you do to your PS2? That
Not me.
poor holy device.
No, most people cracked it and just got like
What? Like
Games.
broke the PS2?
No, like correct.
cracked
Like
you-
where you can play all the games.
Yo!
Jailbreaked it. Okay.
Jailbreak.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I didn't.
So
do
yeah,
that.
if you put like a disc and it didn't work, it did the red screen, which was like, wow.
Well, and then was it
it's-
broken and that was it, or?
Oh, it's like the same as the Red Ring on Xbox 360.
no, it's not the. Wait, was it actually
The Red Ring of Death?
Like
No,
was it
it's not the same
like
thing.
was it broken forever if you had the red screen?
No, it's just like you
But
think.
no,
But
you
the
don't-
red ring means your Xbox
Yeah.
goes to the grave.
You send your Xbox to Xbox support 6 times and it's still broken.
Like there's nothing you do at that
I fixed
point.
it. I totally.
But you gotta let him go at that point if you see the Red Ring of
Man, I
Death.
totally
Really?
fixed it.
Yeah.
Just buy this new Xbox instead. I mean, I totally fixed it though. You know, it's fine.
One day I'll get the. Actually, no, I can't get the Red Ring of Death on this one. Because
It's one.
there's no ring.
Yeah.
I played on the Xbox before 360. I forgot what it was called though.
The
Wasn't it called Xbox One?
The first Xbox.
Yeah, the first Xbox.
It was just called Xbox.
It's just
Yeah.
Xbox, yeah. It was an old ass console.
Yeah, those old console.
No, but it wasn't. Yeah, I think it was like it's the Xbox One, and the difference is the first one that came out, like it had the number 1, and this one, the new Xbox
No,
One,
the
spells it out as 1.
No, the first Xbox wasn't Xbox One. It was just Xbox.
No, but I think it was also called Xbox. I think it was.
No, I don't think so.
I think so because I remember
No.
seeing this.
Yeah, no.
Thomas probably right, honestly.
I think it's just called Xbox One.
Yeah, it was just called Xbox. It was like a box with an X on it, literally. I like this X. On it.
The
It has
Xbox.
this disgusting giant controller. It's,
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
it
It
was
was,
garbage.
it was pretty bad. I remember the games was like really basic stuff.
Wasn't there Halo in that?
Actually,
it's like
maybe.
the first PlayStation.
Yeah. Did you guys play Halo?
No, never played Halo.
I only played Halo on like at the 360.
Mm.
I never had it. Like my friends had it.
Did you guys play Soul Calibur? No.
I
Take
played
it.
it with you.
Yeah.
It's all cool.
Hell yeah.
You know what's
Taken?
a good game? GTA, San Andreas. What else?
You know about the new Soul Calibur that came out?
There's a new one. How new?
I don't.
It's like the 15th, 20th.
It's a couple months.
What is Soul Calibur?
It like
It's
you
like
can make your
Taken.
own characters, so people are like making Mr. Krabs.
You know, you could have made your own character like way before that.
Yeah, I know, but it's like crazy.
Oh, it's like crazy customization.
It's gnarly.
It's
Soul-
crazy.
yeah.
It's like it looks like Mr. Krabs, but also kind of makes you want to throw up at the same time.
Soul Calibur is a game. It's like Taken. It's a fighting game basically.
Yeah, it's like Taken, but as
Taken.
Yoda sometimes.
Oh my god! I never
Taken is a
had
fighting
Yoda.
game. What do you mean?
What?
Taken is like a fighting game.
Yeah.
Oh, so you make your own character fight?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
has like Yoda
Yeah.
and a couple of anime characters or something.
Isn't it like Tekken 20 or something like that right now?
I don't know.
Isn't that Mortal
Mortal
Kombat?
Kombat 20, yeah.
Yeah, I had the game when they brought in Yoda, and who else did they bring in? The Yoda and another character.
They just had put a shit ton of random characters.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Look, see, like, it's this kind of stuff. Like
What
Crash
the-
Bandicoot.
So Tomer, I didn't think this is how you're gonna tell us you were a furry, but you know, listen, to each their own. To each their own.
So I'm gonna leave. I'm so tired.
You gonna dip?
Yeah.
Squirt.
Like, Dekel.
So
Wait,
what-
you're going home? Baita?
Oh, that's just weird.
No groceries?
Is that it?
It's Ronald McDonald.
Oh, Ronald McDonald.
Yada.
Like, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna watch a movie.
I'm
Take a
gonna
nap.
take a
or
nap,
something.
bro.
Zoom.
No, Muzzle.
Oh no, not that zoom. Like you like zoom.
Oh, yeah.
Skirt.
Oh, yeah, skirt.
Exactly.
There's no point for zoom anymore.
My beautiful people
Until
listening.
we have to.
So me-
until
And
there's-
like also there's like Pickle Man from Snake Ball X.
Just wanna say that I love
What
my
do you mean? His
fans.
name's Pickles.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
be
his name
famous
is Pickle Man from
someday.
Snake Ball X. You didn't even
Why do you say it like
You've
that?
never seen Snake Ball X in your childhood?
I'll be famous someday. I love you, my fans. Goodbye.
See you tonight.
Wait, is it?
Why don't you love the main character Guru?
Is this a meme?
And when he goes super
Saiyan.
what?
I think
Super
it's wrong.
Saiyan.
No, I think
No.
you're getting it wrong.
Super alien, dude. He gets green hair. And,
What are you
and
talking
red
about?
eyes. You don't know about that?
What are you talking about?
It's
I
a
am
Brazilian
very
animation.
No, honestly, what are you talking about?
He goes super alien. It's you don't understand why it's called super alien, but then you find out that he's an alien.
Is it because he's an alien and he went super?
But then you find out he's actually human. He goes super alien because he injects heroin that has a bit of alien DNA. You don't know about Pickle Man from Snake Man 64?
What are you
talking?
You don't know my favorite character is Pickle Man from Snake Sphere 5.
Are you just making up names and shows?
Snake Sphere, the 5 stars of Game Galan. It's my favorite movie.
Charlie, did you see
And Refrigerator, the guy, like, you don't know what, he's like the only one of his race. You know, Refrigerator.
I mean, it's a great concept for a show.
You know, Refrigerator, and he has like the blue. He's the head of the Yin horse.
What?
How far are you taking this?
I don't know. And he has his brother, Cool Man. Actually, you know, there's actual Frieza's actual brother is called Cooler.
What?
You know Frieza, right? Frieza?
Yeah.
He has an actual brother in
Called
the show.
Cooler, yeah.
Called
I know.
Cool.
I know, it's pretty funny.
It's retarded.
It's really retarded. Yeah.
The army calls me.
So much.
Did it?
I think.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you don't need to answer them. You know.
They'll call me.
Wait, how do you know it's the army?
Yeah,
Because
are they-
it's a number I don't have in my contract.
No, but usually the army calls you as
no
unknown.
caller D.
No, most of the time they don't call me with that caller.
Whoa.
Because it's like.
He's important.
He's
No,
important.
it's because it's like it's not the army. It's like some like
Oh, other
branches of
yeah.
the yeah.
Okay. Okay. Were you watching the movie American Sniper when we were watching it, or were you?
Yeah,
just-
I was.
Yeah.
But I left after like 20 minutes before it ended, so I don't know how it ended.
Should I spoil it for you?
Yeah, sure.
Wait. What part did you end off at?
I think like he came after he came home one time. I don't know.
Did he kill the other sniper?
Yeah,
enemy
it was
sniper?
after it was like the after he killed the other sniper.
So
And it was like 5 miles away, and I'm like,
it's two.
how can he even? I can't see him.
I searched
I
it up.
paused it. And
I searched it up though. It's a real snipe.
Yeah.
Like the real distance was
2,000 meters.
no, it was 1,920. Basically, it was
That's-
basically 2 kilometers.
That's still a lot.
I know it's insane. It's insane. And there've been longer snipes. Here, let me search this up again. There's like a list of like I think it was like 8 or 10
I
of
think
the
it was
longest.
just luck. I think he just flicked an ad.
I think there's a list.
Oh my
There's a
God.
list of I think it was like 8 or 10 of the longest snipes ever. And it was on the list.
I can't even see, even through like
Yeah.
If you don't fear to take proxy.
Yeah.
even with like a giant scope with 5 million magnification. I don't know. You could see like anyone.
Yeah, I don't know how you saw him as well. And also, like, when he, like, died.
Bro, the
I
longest.
got him, man.
Yeah, yeah.
The
There was a
longest-
thing. It said eliminated Mustafa.
The longest is 3,540 meters. That's
Oh my
absurd.
God, is it like a human kill?
It doesn't say who.
How
It
many
says
meters?
sniper unnamed.
How many meters?
3,540. Or that's
3 kilometers.
3.5, man. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know who did that. It was a movie.
Yeah, Chris Kyle, 1,920 meters.
Damn, bro.
So what was the unknown? It was just like, how did it?
What?
Who? What? Like, how do they know
No, it's because
it was from that distance?
they know who it is.
Oh, but
because it says
it's-
like the military unit, the nationality, the conflict,
Oh,
but the name is
What's
withheld.
What's nationality?
It's a Canadian.
Oh, I've heard of this guy. I think
Are you sure?
I've heard of a crazy Canadian sniper. I think so.
I mean, there's a few on here.
he's from the Cherry.
Yeah, they're
Oh, oi, sorry for hurting your feelings and blowing your brains out.
yeah,
That's
there
not
are
Canadian.
2 more Canadians on this list.
Oh my God.
That was like a weird.
That was Irish, I think.
That was like an impression of an Irish person.
Jesus.
But so basically after he comes home, he has PTSD. Basically, yeah,
He already did.
yeah, basically. But he had extreme PTSD.
It was.
Yeah,
It was
there-
exactly PTSD. It was like I want to.
There was an incident. There was an incident where his dog was playing with either one of his kids or one of they had a barbecue
Yeah.
and his dog played with either one of his kids or the friend's kids or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And the main character, Chris Kyle, whatever his name is,
Yeah.
he got like he saw the dog playing with the kid and he sensed that it's danger. All of a sudden, his PTSD kicked in and he whipped out his belt and he was about to hit the dog. Yeah,
He whooped the dog.
he was about to, and then they stopped.
Oh.
Because they were like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
And then that's how it ended.
No.
Oh.
And
And
then here you go, Ed.
Yeah, and then he went to a doctor, and then this psychologist basically, and he's like, what's wrong with you? He's like, I wish I saved more people. And he's like, you can still save them because, and then he refers to war veterans that came back that like are kind of like broken, and then he goes on this mission where he starts helping war veterans and like helping other people, and then he gets over his PTSD, and then afterwards the last scene is where he has like this thing where he's living the happy life, he's all okay now, doesn't have PTSD that much anymore, and then he goes and helps this wacko.
Like what he did a lot of times with the veterans, he would take them to a shooting range.
Oh.
He thought it was therapeutic, but he once took a wacko to a shooting range, and that wacko ended up shooting him,
Yeah.
and then he died. That's a real story.
Wow. Instead of getting shot in a war where you get shot.
Yeah,
baby.
it's a very ironic way to go out.
Yeah.
Like an insane sniper who gets killed at a shooting range.
Yeah, apparently the guy who killed him had schizophrenia,
Yeah, he was
and
upset.
PTSD,
He was
and like crazy. Yeah, basically. But it was an interesting movie, and I asked my brother who was in the army, and he told me he watched it twice, once before and once after,
Mm-hmm.
and the second time he like really critiqued a bunch of stuff. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But like the sniping?
No, I think the sniping. He said, no, I don't know. He said one of the things that he said that were very exaggerated is when they were in the smoke when the sandstorm hit, and he started he was still picking off people in the sandstorm.
Oh,
He's like that would not happen.
Oh,
at
yeah.
all.
Could see anything.
Yeah,
People like what would actually happen? Like you think people would just go shoot randomly?
I mean probably yeah.
or just run
I
away.
don't know.
Like you couldn't even see anything in the video.
Yeah.
You could see.
Oh yeah, that was absurd. You can.
Yeah. And also the compression, with the Netflix compression. Everything.
Oh
yeah.
it was. I did not know what was going on in the end there.
It's like maybe once in a while you can see like a silhouette or something, but not really.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
But it's just all people normally have spidey senses, so it makes sense.
I also saw that he claims to have something like 400 kills or 300 kills.
Yeah.
And
But
he's
not all
he's been confirmed with, I think it was like 164 kills.
Yeah.
Something like that. So
Seems pretty difficult to confirm a sniper kill.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, oh, I killed this guy 5 miles away. Okay, now let's just walk there real quick.
No, but and then also he said he was also awarded like certain medals, and some of them have been confirmed that he got them, and some of them have not been confirmed he got.
What? What does that mean?
Like he's like, I was given the medal of this, the medal of this, and the medal of this, and he was only given like 2 of the medals, let's say, and like there's no record of him receiving the 3rd medal.
So was he crazy? What?
No, I don't know. Maybe he was lying. Maybe he was embellishing for the book. Maybe he just wasn't recorded for whatever. I don't know how it works. I have no idea. I'm just that's what I saw.
Mm-hmm.
So like that because based on the book he made, and the book was not 100% accurate.
Mm-hmm. I see. Yeah. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it's a sad movie. It's kind of a sad movie.
It is. It's also really cool. But yeah, there's a lot of. It's like I mean the PTSD thing is like it's like you see the scene where he's in the car place. In the where they're fixing up the car, or whatever.
Yeah.
And the whirring of the drills like shoots him into alert, and you're like, Jesus Christ! It's like everything.
Yeah. But so there are 2 scenes that I couldn't watch. Was like one the drilling with the kid, and when he was about to smack the dog. Like I literally, I was like, I cannot watch this. Yeah.
He's a really good actor. Bradley Cooper. He has a scene in the movie where there's that little kid who's trying to pick up the RPG and shoot it.
Oh yeah.
That's he was really good in that scene.
Yeah. But if this kid shot the RPG, he would have been fucked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No. True.
Dude, that's like, if that happens, man, holy shit.
I wish my first kill was a child like his was. Okay.
Oh god, no. That was also, I don't know, it's pretty fucked up. The whole, I feel like...
I wish I could kill hundreds of people and have a couple children sprinkled in there. They don't even let me kill children in Skyrim. Oh man. You can add mods to Skyrim.
Is it actually like that? You can't kill children?
Yeah, you can't kill children in Skyrim.
Why?
They're like invincible.
Wait
They
till-
don't even like notice that.
Wait until the next game, Tomer.
What?
Just wait until the next game.
No, it's fine. You can add mods.
Oh.
Nice. It's a done deal.
There are only like 2 kids on the whole game.
Oh, okay.
Like there are more than 2 kids, but there are only 2 kid models. Like
oh, yeah.
there's like a boy and a girl, and that's it. So it's like, oh, you have like 5 twins that are the same age and sound exactly the same.
Then you just add them on and
And look
slaughter
exact-
them all?
Yeah.
Okay then.
No,
you know what?
I think the person.
What's the
They're
point
like the
of
most
mod?
annoying kids in the whole like universe, like in real life and in video games.
What's the point of the mod though? Just to smack children around?
I don't know. I guess because like
Immersion, you know?
in Skyrim, sometimes like you get bored and you just kill everybody.
I mean, yeah.
So like when you can't kill the kids, it's frustrating. I actually don't have the mod with that. I just know that a lot of people have.
For my research.
The only mod I have is that you can cheat in lockpicking. It tells you where to lockpick. Because I don't know. You know.
Sorry, have you played Shadows of Mordor?
I played the first one.
What was the first one come out?
I don't remember. It was like 2016, 2015.
Oh, okay. So that was the recent one. Was the new one that came out?
The new one came out like 2017. I don't know.
Oh, 27? Oh.
I don't remember. I played the first one.
You should pick up the second one.
It's good.
I mean, my
I
brother
remember
played it.
I enjoyed the first one, but not that much. And it was kind of like the same gameplay after a while. So honestly, I just had fun like cutting all the orcs' heads. I could go like I could just like hit people twice and then you get the combos and you press a button and then it just automatically kills everybody for you.
Dude, I mean, the animations in that game are really cool.
And I also had fun because you met Golem and I was like, oh, it's Golem.
Golem?
Yeah, Golem. Like Smee.
Oh, he's in that. He's in the...
He's it.
Oh, right, because it's based on
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's stupid. Yeah.
Kind of like an alternate reality.
Did you like Lord of the Rings?
Like the movie?
The movie.
It's fine. It's a bit like long. But I don't know. If I'm like, there was one time I was like really bored, and I watched the movies like over the span of like 2 days, and I was like, yeah, okay, fine. Better than doing nothing all day long. Which is pretty close to doing nothing actually. But it's like halfway through the movies, you just don't know what's going on anymore.
What do you mean?
You know, like especially when there's that part with the king. You know what I mean?
Where you?
Or there's like that clan or that kingdom with the horse people that are on horseback and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And there's like the helper guy, and he's like.
Yeah, I don't remember it being too.
And it's like I just don't know like how is this connected to anything that happened in the movie and the rest of the. It's like it just I guess it makes more sense when you read it in a book maybe or something.
Didn't you read it? I remember someone telling me you read Lord of the Rings.
I was reading it, but I didn't finish it. I like read the first book.
Tolkien. Dude, King, bro. King. That's who George R. R. Martin looked up to.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of authors looked up to.
Yeah. Tolkien.
I mean, I think maybe
Now
I'm
everyone
wrong,
just
but-
does the same exact thing, isn't it? Everyone, he invented the fact that like elves are like tall people. It used to be like elves are like
Yeah, I was
like
about to
Santa
say
elves.
he created a bunch of. I thought he
Yeah.
created a bunch of fantasy norms. I guess you could
Yeah,
say.
and now fantasy is stagnated. There's no innovation in fantasy anymore. Everyone just does Tolkien 2.0, 3.0. No innovation at all. The new technology in no new technology in fantasy.
Yeah, it'd be really cool to make a fantasy world.
I still can't believe he created languages.
Well,
Did he? Oh, he was the one who made it?
Yeah, he created languages.
He like really liked Welsh and stuff.
From what I understand and what I read,
Yeah.
and I think he even said this Tolkien when he was alive at some point. His books were, to a certain extent, just an excuse for him to make up languages. Because what he really wanted to do was just make languages.
Because he just really like.
But he couldn't really find the reason to just. I'm just gonna make a like. Why would you just do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he created a story, and then he had a reason to. And for example. In there's like the Elfish dialect, and there's like 5 subsections of it, which is insane. First of all,
wait,
but then he has stories for them. So one of the subsections of, from what I understand, is a very ancient form of Elfish. So what he did is in the story of not Lord of the Rings, but in that universe, he has a story of how a group of elves very very early on created their own little group of elves, and they speak that really ancient dialect. And there's a reason, like everything he did. Is around the fact that he just wanted to like mess around with languages.
It's because like he really likes fairy tales and like Welsh or something.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, I'm gonna make a fairy tale, but I'm also gonna make a language.
That's crazy. That's so weird.
So he made 5 versions of...
He kind of based it on real languages.
That's only in Elfish though. That's only Elfish.
He kind of like based it on real languages. I remember that.
I mean, probably, but
Yeah.
still crazy.
It's like a Gaelic-ish kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Gaelic English?
No.
No, English is like the biggest mix of all the languages.
But isn't it like the main basis of Germanic?
What?
Germanic language?
No, I think it was like more Gaelic.
Oh. I thought it was okay. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah.
If it was like Germanic, it would just sound like English. It would just be like a weird version of English.
I don't remember. I thought it had something to do with maybe it was Gaelic. I don't know.
What?
Because like
The English was based off.
Because
English is based off Germanic.
Yeah, I thought okay.
But
there
it's
you go.
Germanic and Latin.
And Germanic and Latin, yeah.
But also like a bit of Cyrillic and a bit of like.
What? What's Cyrillic?
And not Cyrillic, sorry, like Gaelic.
Gaelic?
Gaelic. Like all the stuff that was on the British Isles, British Islands.
No, okay.
Like Irish and
Yeah,
whatnot,
okay.
But the stuff before it.
That makes sense.
Like I think people like Scottish.
But it's mostly Germanic and Latin. Latin.
What?
Mostly Germanic and Latin.
Yeah, mostly, but there's a lot of other stuff too. And but there's also like different. There's also like influence from French, which is like a Romance language, like a Latin language,
Mhm.
but it's like a later language. So there's like stuff that's closer to influences from older Latin, but then there's stuff that's influences from French, or you could call that Latin, but it's like different, right?
My goodness.
Wait, if languages are always right in the past,
in
they
general-
always evolve.
What?
Languages always like evolve.
All the time.
Yeah. So, also,
Not to mention, like, it used
Some
to be
languages-
that every village had its own like dialect of a
Yeah.
language, right? So
but right, also how languages also change.
Yeah.
So you think different countries will speak different languages maybe in the next centuries?
well,
I think
maybe they're not
definitely
different
not.
languages. It'd be the similar language, but just a very different like way of saying.
But I don't know. Maybe it'll be different now because of the times we live in and the.
Yeah, it's the thing.
Yeah, you listen to like English
Yeah.
from like 700 years ago. It's very hard to understand.
No, but I'm saying that because of the communications
also-
and technology and
Yeah, but
all
also
that
these
stuff.
days, like language is way more standardized.
Yeah.
It used to be that there's not a way to spell stuff.
Mhm.
It used to be that you used to speak something and you knew the Latin alphabet, so you just put what you heard to
Oh.
letters, right?
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah. There's no right way to spell anything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like you just wrote what it sounded
Mhm.
like, basically.
Uh-huh.
But like these days,
That
it's all
makes sense.
standardized and every language has its own alphabet and stuff like that. So it's like language will evolve probably way slower.
Mm-hmm.
And like there aren't like a million dialects like there used to be. Like for every couple of towns, there's a new way to say it, just a
Mhm.
couple words.
Yeah, no, most languages are.
Now
very
it's like
similar.
I don't know. The farther you go east, sometimes they say pop.
Well, I know,
Like
for
south.
example,
I
the
don't
other thing
know.
I can think of is I'm pretty sure French in Canada and French in France are pretty different.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
But that's what all the French people, that's what they all say.
It makes
That
sense.
for like Canadian French is really
It
weird.
makes sense.
Mhm.
It's like Mexican Spanish and Spain Spanish.
Yeah, but like, you know, like America and Canada or something, it's very similar. There's
Yeah,
not
but
much.
they're
Except like
but
random
they're-
words
but
here,
they're
right? Like,
next
you
to
know.
each other. It's like
yeah.
how
No,
British-
or Britain.
it's like England.
But like
English.
British English and American, they're, at the end of the day, they're like the same thing.
They're pretty, but they're also pretty different in a bunch of different ways, like accents,
Oh, I mean,
And the
yeah,
way-
the
and the way you
accent's
spell-
accent's a big
the
one.
way you spell things, and a bunch of words that like have different, like,
Yeah.
like zebra crossing instead of cross the
That's-
walk and stuff,
But
or and like a bin liner instead of trash bag or whatever it's called,
Bruh.
or you know, or chemist instead of pharmacy.
oh right, they
Oh, that's
do
a
say
cool
that.
one.
Yeah, it is.
Chemist? Bro, that's badass.
Yeah, but it's such a lame job.
Those guys think they're like goddamn Harry Potter? What the fuck is that? Darling, did you go to the local chemist?
Oh, and also it's not apartment; it's flat.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot. There is a lot
yeah. There's
Yes.
a lot.
of
Right.
random words.
Dude, I wonder, man, like what's gonna happen, especially because I mean, also
The whole world's gonna speak English. I win by.
Wow, that'd be so dope, man.
no, it wouldn't.
I think it'd be dope if everyone spoke the same language.
Okay, I think it'd be dope that everyone could speak like the language that everyone knows, but I don't think everyone should have the same exact language.
Man, I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool.
I think everyone should speak English, but with its very different accents to the point where they can't understand
Yeah.
each other, like Scottish.
Yeah, I was about to say like the Scottish.
Or if they go,
What?
you should
Split one by.
Like in Peaky Blinders, the Scottish people talking. I'm like, dude, what are you saying? Like, I need the subtitles there. It's like, oh, you're from around here, are you? I'm like, what did you just say? Like, did you just say I'm your dad? I don't know what you just said.
Or is it blood sausage? You can.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I don't understand how people like got to that point of like a different accent.
But like, imagine you speak like that and it's not weird.
Yeah.
Like, oh, darling, did you go to the chemist? Blah 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 blah. And you're like, yes, darling. Like, you understand what they're saying, and it's not weird. And then you're like coming from America talk. You're like, oh, that's fucking weather.
Why do accents happen?
Because
I have no
people, over time.
Yeah, but like, well, for example, if a bunch of people, like the America was mostly made up at the beginning out of British and people from the UK basically,
Yeah, sure.
and French, I guess. No, not French.
A bunch of
people, but most
European countries,
but most of the UK people from the UK. So how does that become English there? How does it become each like the accent there changes?
First of all, there are people from other countries that came.
Yeah,
And then the majority language became English. So like people who spoke English with different accents, and then over time it kind of homogenizes probably. I don't know. And also, I don't know. Like it's just over time people like making words simpler, and so if there's a way to say a word, but it's not comfortable.
It's just the evolution of the way you talk as a person changes.
A lot of times language becomes
and depending on when a person comes to your country, probably they whether intentionally or not, they end up probably mimicking to an extent the way you speak.
It's like how "ma'am" is an actual word, but it's actually just "madam." And but that happens to the point where "madam" isn't a word anymore. It's just "man," and then it's kind of I don't know exactly.
Do you think if you made it, if there was a new island that was created and you sent a bunch of people there, but most of them were English speakers, they create a new accent there?
Australia.
Yeah,
And America also.
Yeah. So the answer is yes.
Wait, how did Australia? But so it was just the UK mandate. How did they get their accent?
It was like a prison.
Yeah, it was a prison.
Yeah. So how did their accent become so different from?
Well, no, it's different
Again,
from
it's
Australian, but from British. But I can see the core. I can see where you get from.
No, obviously I see the similarities.
The British accent to the Australian accent.
I'm just saying, how did that go from the British one to the Australian one?
My evolution, man.
Evolution.
Linguistic evolution.
Lingual evolution.
About lingual.
Yeah,
Hey, lingual my balls.
I would like to lingual you.
It's a new sigma. Ligma.
Okay, so we're going to end it here.
Yeah, okay, yeah, nice. Yeah, there we go.
I know.
Was that a question?
I was waiting for dramatic effect.
Was that a question or was that
I was saying that.
Statement?
I was doing it for dramatic effect.
Am I supposed to be pleading the fifth here?
Yeah.
Don't forget to lingle your father's ball.
So where can people find you?
What?
Where can people
Do you have
find
a Spotify? You have Apple Music probably.
you? Apple Music.
They can find me at Ranana zip code.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You don't have an Instagram, do you?
we got him.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I do, but I don't use it. I have no pictures. I don't.
She's a ghost.
I don't do the likes. I don't do the.
You normie.
You shouldn't go. I don't know. I was gonna say something.
I
else,
go
but
to
not
8chan and post how much I hate the.
Okay. This has been your host with the most, Dekel.
You
can follow
with the most pot roast.
Yes, you can follow. Find my channel at cLiCkBaIt. Follow my Spotify at Dekel Kaplan. Follow Evie's Spotify at Evie Polliker.
Plugs.
Hashtag plugs. Hashtag cool. Go follow Tomer at his house. The address. The address is. Yeah.
The address is redacted.
And this has been cLiCkBaIt. Outro music!